Greetings, children that cannot be trusted to take care of your own policing of input that you see on the interwebs. I'm Patrick Smith. This is Disenthrall. I'm coming to you today wearing the bathrobe of freedom before going to sleep. We had some breaking news today that I wanted to get some quick coverage out there on. You can mark Disenthrall safe from the Zuckerpocalypse that's occurring right now. Basically, 800 some odd Facebook pages have been unpublished, which is another way of saying hidden from public view and or deleted. And I have a list of those that I can show you, and maybe we can kind of talk through some of this as we go. So Facebook's apparent reasoning for doing this was that some of these pages, they say, are or were putting out clickbaity titles or other sort of like disingenuous titled content for the purposes of getting people to click through to other websites or other content for the purposes of profiting. So they were claiming that these websites or these Facebook pages are being disingenuous, and they're using the Facebook social platform to reach a lot of people, to direct them to a place just to make money. And they're directing people to those to their places to make money using disingenuous, false, misleading, fake news headlines. So the number one, I think, on the list of ones that we should probably be concerned about is the Free Thought Project at 3.1 million likes on Facebook, 3.1 million followers. Now, to be fair and balanced, there was no shortage of clickbaity headlines from Free Thought Project, and some of them were certainly not exactly accurate. Like, I can't tell you how many times I saw a headline from their page pop up in my feed about Google recording all of, everything it hears around a Google Home device and storing it indefinitely. Absolutely false. In no way true. It listens constantly on the local device. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. So there are certain instances where you could say, yeah, there's a valid point. They're kind of misleading people for the purposes of getting clicks. But at the same time, I'm perfectly capable of discerning what I do and do not want to have in my feed. And if I was sick of Free Thought Project, I could have unfollowed them. I could have blocked them. I got this, Facebook. I got this, Zuckerberg. Thanks. I appreciate it. How about you not destroy... Okay, let's just go through the list. Free Thought Project, Anti-Media, 2.1 million. Police the Police, Cop Block and Filming Cops. 3 of the most prominent police accountability Facebook pages. Gone. That should make the world safer, right? I don't know all of these. Choice for Truth, Punk Rock Libertarians, End the Drug War, Mass Report, Skeptic Society. There's some weird... I only owe you non-aggression. I don't follow. I haven't heard of these. V is for Voluntary. I've definitely heard of and followed. That's gone. Free Thought Project's backup page, gone. Fucked up shit you should know about. I wish I was following them. I didn't know that, but it sounds important. Police the Police, another one. Gun Laws Don't Work, another decent one. Voluntarist Veterans, Anonymous News, Matt Agorist, Press for Truth, We the Individuals, North Texas Cop Block, hello, North Texas Cop Block, Psychologic Anarchist, that's Sterling, I believe, another local Texan. I don't know what to tell you. So there's like, this has made me realize a few things. Number one, that I have no direct communication channel to the Disenthrall audience. I depend on all of these various platforms to connect me to them. Facebook, especially. I think Facebook is 2 or 3 times more views and connection to my audience than YouTube. And YouTube is, of course, miles ahead of all of the other platforms we publish to. but I don't have a website, I don't have a blog, and not having those, you'll notice that not everybody got banned, and a lot of the people that didn't get their pages destroyed didn't have these blog websites for people to be sent to, which was apparently Facebook's problem with the whole situation. So I need to develop, I have two things I'm going to do probably. I'm going to develop a more direct means of talking to the audience so that if we get destroyed off Facebook, we don't just lose, hopefully, the thousands of people that we've built up there over time. And the other thing I'd like to probably do is create a Disenthrall Facebook group, just a normal Facebook group, no association to the Facebook page, because I noticed that the Facebook groups of a lot of the Facebook pages that got taken down were left alone. So apparently Facebook maybe respects those a little bit more. So if all else fails, I can personally use my personal Facebook account to post content to a group if the Disenthrall page gets taken down. I would suggest that all the other content creators probably do the same thing, just so that they can kind of migrate some of their Facebook audience over to at least another portion of Facebook, so that, if they need to pull the ripcord, or if the ripcord gets pulled for them, they have a little something. You might also want to create a backup personal Facebook account and make it admins of things, so that if something happens to your primary, you have something, you have some kind of backup control or backup access to your audience. The last thing I wanted to talk about was the competition. There's a lot of people right now talking about, let's go to Minds, let's go to Mastodon, let's go to the MeWe. Like, MeWe is weird and not very good. Mastodon managed to make Twitter more terrible than it already is. I know I ran a Mastodon server for months trying to create a volunteer space there, and it was just terrible. I can't stand Twitter on its own, but it just made it even worse. Minds is like the short bus of social networks. I've tried to post there for a while, and I'm just not. I don't see an alternative. Steemit is not a social network. It's like a nerd blocking website for the nerdiest nerds on the planet. I'm not seeing an alternative right now. I'm spread around on some of the alternative social media, but none of the audience is there, so there's almost no reason to really even exist in those places at this point. I will let you know as soon as I buy into something, as soon as I see something worth buying into. Until then, guys, please make sure that you have alternate ways of hearing from us. Follow us on at least one other platform. When I announce the Disenthrall Facebook group, please just throw a membership in there just as a backup if you're interested in seeing more of this content, so that we can be a little bit more prepared for when this does happen to us and we can't mark the Disenthrall channel safe. For those that got their stuff taken down, what can you even do? Facebook is completely inaccessible. Anytime you have a problem, they're too big to care, and most people are too small. I would be really surprised if Free Thought Project with 3.1 million followers could even get in touch with anyone without like a 30-day email waiting period or something. Anyway, thanks for watching. I wish I had better news.